Hey, Spuddies, Potato Whiskey here, and welcome to Civilization 7, where we're going to be playing as a Lovelace again. I really want to try out and explore the different abilities and ways that she can be played, and I kind of have a little bit of a build rumbling around here. Now, we're going to be bringing the antiquity mechanism plus the bifocals. The kind of logic behind this is we want to get our scientific points up pretty early. If we're playing Ada Lovelace, we're going to want to get a lot of that science for a turn because we get a nice boost to our culture when we complete technology mastery. So having good, strong baseline of science with these scientific attribute points will be incredibly useful. Then we're bringing the bifocals from our good old friend Benji Frank. What a B-dog. F-dog? Who knows? Anyway, basically, we're going to get influence every time we research and influence our technology or civic mastery, which leans heavily into Ada Lovelace's playstyle. So I did a little bit of a YouTube poll earlier, and I did want to try Ada Lovelace out with, like, not Maya, but everyone voted for Maya, so that's who we're going to play. I'll be on deity difficulty, standard game speed. I'll play on continents plus, and we'll play on a large map. Maybe make things a little bit more interesting. Larger map style. I think it does unbalance the game slightly to play on a slightly larger map because there's more AIs competing for wonders. So in the antiquity era, cultural legacy becomes a little bit harder, which is fair enough. I will take that criticism to hand. Okay, so here is our start location. I'm seeing at least 4. Oh my god, the alpaca makes like little noises, and the chickens do too. The chicken is pecking. Oh my god. Beautiful. But yeah, I'm seeing at least 4 mining resources. Let's have a look at the old freshwater. Yeah, we got freshwater in place. Now, the important thing about the I believe silver is a mine, gypsum is quarries, and kaolin is also quarries. So we are going to want to open here with, this is going to be a pottery, possibly masonry opener. We've got a decent amount of vegetated terrain. Now remember, we are playing the Mayans, right? So we do get 0.5 science for adjacent vegetated terrain. So this is going to be a +2 science at the start of the gate. And we also want to be building the Jalaw adjacent to the city center if possible and on vegetated terrain. Let's go ahead and grab our +1 science on City Hall from our scientific point. It's not that much, but once we get extra points, we'll be able to get down to, you know, faster building construction, all that sort of stuff, nice and quick. All right, let's have a look here. What do we want to go for? I think we just go in place. Going in place feels like the right thing to do. We should be starting off, with 13 science per turn, which is a lot stronger than you might normally see in a game. And I'm going to go ahead and open with a Jaguar Scout. Although I am tempted to go triple warrior opener. This is an opener that I've been kind of thinking about. If you go fast discipline, you can clear some city states. It could be pretty strong. I'm going to go to the triple warrior opener. I think I kind of like that aggressive play style, and I've been wanting to experiment with it in my videos. So we're going to go ahead and grab pottery here. It's going to be a 7 turn. And the reason that we're going for that again is because our early resources are heavily mining and production based, so you want to get that early. We do have a nice science and production adjacency here with 2 resources. Let's go ahead and grab this cairn. We spend a turn of culture, we gain a population. I think roughly taking the food and not losing 10 culture is actually better in my opinion. So 2 food, 1 happiness would lead to the kaolin. Early food is quite strong because it means you get your first few tiles up. So I may grow here to this flat grassland and then to the kaolin, and then the sheep is also a great pickup. So let's grab that food. We're gonna kind of kickstart the growth of our empire. And what we're interested in doing is sort of scouting in a radial fashion and figuring out where the enemy are the potentially hostile camps here. So this is 3 food plus another 2 from the resource getting assigned to the capital, which is excellent. And it also sets us up for being an attractive destination for trade. Let's go pick up this ruin. 3 turns of production to get an early tech. I'm going to go ahead and just take the money. My production is so important to me this early into the game that I'm not willing to sacrifice it. All right, I'm going to do some settler scouting. I think there is a city-state down to my southeast, so I'm going to begin scouting this way. I can see a lot of red terrain that doesn't seem to be associated with, this should be settleable, so I'm going to go ahead and have a little peek over there. We found Hattusa, poked into those. We also met Xerxes. We'll go ahead and give him a friendly greeting. There's no reason not to give him a friendly greeting. Because we are a scientific and cultural civ, we will be able to do scientific and cultural endeavors with him. Right, let's grab the wool. That's going to be 1 food, 3 production, 2 happiness, which is a great resource. He's not too far away, actually, Persia. So he will be a bit of a problem this game. He's going to be a problematic member of society. All right, excellent. There is pottery, access to the brickyard, +1 food on plantations, +1 production on clay pits. So I think my scientific district is going to go here. I wish I could put a pin down there. That's one thing that I would love. So I'm going to get started on a brickyard. I could put the brickyard here and replace this clay pit, start growing towards these gypsum tiles. How many resources do we have in the capital? We do have room for the gypsum. So perhaps what I will do is place the brickyard on this clay pit and start the process of growing here. I'm going to grow to the production tile so we can get the gypsum online. I will take the +2 gold per turn. I'm also going to use my influence now to do a cultural exchange with him. I do think culture is more valuable in the early game, so that's what I like to focus towards. We could go for a very strong +3 library really fast out the gate here if we wanted to go strong on the science side of things. I think though I would prefer to go animal husbandry into masonry. I do like the extra production. I like getting that baseline production going. Let's have a look at what we can see. I will really quickly finish this 3rd warrior because 3 warriors can very easily clear camps without any combat bonuses. So there's Hattusa. Hattusa is one of those city-states that can be worth keeping around, but I want that money. All right, campfire. I'll take the cash. Cash is good. Some might say it's king. But if we get up to 200 gold here, we'll be able to purchase ourselves a quick settler. Purchasing a settler is a nice tempo increase. I'll attack... Oh, I didn't mean... Okay, well, I guess I'm not attacking. I was going to attack once with that warrior, but I guess that didn't work out the way that I had planned it. And we're going early discipline. And I think we'll go despotism for the 20% science. We definitely want to focus on science. I'm going to grab charismatic leader because early culture is really strong in my opinion. The quad rivalry is a problem. It's going to do damage to us. Fall back to a safe tile. All right, Xerxes wants to do open markets. I'll take his gold. I should have enough to buy a settler here in a turn when we grow. Perfect. We'll grow to the gypsum. That's going to be worth 3 production, which is an excellent tile. And I can quick buy myself a early settler thanks to all the gold we picked up. Now, kind of figuring out 1, 2, 3. This gypsum here can be picked up. Now, only the palace gets the extra science, but we do want to think about where are we going to be putting our district. So if I were to plonk here, it's inland. It has 1, 2, 3 resources in it. It captures good land. It has monument adjacency. It has resource adjacency and resource adjacency. It has a little bit of river. I think I'm going to go ahead and park right here. I think that's a good spot. It's inland, which is not perfect, but there's some good things about it. All right, we'll attack once. I'm just kind of chilling here, slowly trying to take out Hattusa. All right, there's animal husbandry. We could go for the saw pit or the granary. I think I would like my second settler, perhaps. There's also an argument to be made to go for the hulche to get over here and help clear this camp, and I'm not against that. All right, masonry up. I want the +1 production on mines and quarries. That's going to be very valuable for my capital's productivity. You take a turn to heal. Yeah, we basically need a slinger here to kill this because we don't have enough melee tiles to slam into it, which really annoys me. So this slinger is essentially necessary. Do I want to get the saw pit and the granary up? No, I don't think I do. I think I want to focus on what we've got going here. Right, settler down. Now, in these cities, I want them to grow pretty fast because I want to convert them into cities. Ada Lovelace loves to have cities rather than towns. So I think that's a big part of her strategies as a leader. And the Mayans also scale amazingly off towns. All right, we got ourselves a little slinger here to be annoying. We can clear them out pretty easily. Now, important for this town is the faster we grow it, the faster we can, the cheaper it is to convert it to a city. So there is some value there in focusing on that avenue. 1, 2, 3. So I'm seeing some pretty good land down here to the south. I'm seeing like at least 3 viable resources. I'm going to go ahead and explore down there to see if we can find more. All right, there's discipline. So we have our first leader, meaning we can send them over here to clear Hattusa and scoop up that delicious experience. We're going to go and get the cotton. Do I want to put the cotton into the capital? No, I think maybe it's better in Chichen Itza for now. We got a narrative choice. We can get happiness. I will take the culture. I definitely want mysticism for priesthood. Priesthoods is excellent when you're expanding early into the game. Xerxes is denouncing us already, so we are going to want to clean this up. So I'll start slamming already sooner than I had intended. I have a celebration available. I'll take the 20% science. I'll plug in tool making. Just want to get a little bit of an explore down here. Okay, there's another furs, another hide. This tile right here is not bad. It captures all 4 of these resources. I'm just worried that there's stuff in the fog of war that I won't pick up. Let's grab this iron. That's 3 production in back, our capital city. I'll swap tiles. Next turn we'll clear Hattusa, I'm hoping. Here comes Xerxes, so we need to be ready for that. All right, come on, give me the clear. Clear it out. Perfect. So we pick up the experience, we disperse the encampment, we gain the narrative choice. We can take 100 gold or the culture. I'll take the culture for now. Commander got an experience. I think when you're fighting the AI Bastion, the left side of the Bastion tree just feels best for me. Let's move you over to get vacuumed up by this commander. I'm going to take a gamble and settle here and hope that there's no resources just out of my reach. I'm going to grab those hides. We've got great gold per turn coming online. Unfortunately, we did lose a warrior. It's not the end of the world. Let's scoop up all these units with the assemble army button. and bring them back to protect against Xerxes. Now, 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking of settling right where that city-state was. I could also, yeah, I think settling right here is the play. Send a settler over there. This city is growing. I'm worried about possible invasion, so I'm going to buy myself some ranged units. I'll grab irrigation really quick, because I am going up to 4 cities and I don't want to be taking happiness penalties if I can avoid them. Let's quickly grab our saw pit because that's worth production, culture, and science on this tile, and it sets us up for the future. Yeah, Koba has low happiness, so I don't even want to be over my limit very long. Yeah, we can see he's definitely going to declare war on us, but that's fine. We have a level 1 army commander, and we will have more. Now, let's get the army commander to this tile so we can pick up the experience from this scout, or the Hulche hitting. You're moving into settle. Koba, I probably could have settled you 1 tile northeast, but I do like it when you're coastal. I don't like seeing this enemy settler getting real close. If he settles right there, I'm going to be super bad. I'm going to put a granary here because I want to put my unique district here, and that scales off of having fully built things adjacent to it. Tell this leader to heal for a moment. I've got 200 gold. Saving up for granaries and stuff in Chichen Itza. We definitely want to grow to that gold. Okay, we got mysticism. Now I think it's time to go for our unique... We could either go for code of laws if we had good diplomacy. We don't have good diplomacy, so I'm going to go for our unique text here. I think we want the science one as soon as we can. I'm a big fan of stone circles. It gives you a huge amount of production. It's the best one currently available. God of Wisdom is also pretty good, but stone circles, just tons of production. It means building an altar is very, very valuable. All right, nice. We gathered another chunk of experience. This guy's going to be able to level up again, getting us bulwark, so we instantly build fortifications. All right, let's grab this gypsum tile, hopefully kicking his settler out the wrong... No, we kicked him in the wrong direction. Damn it. It's fine. We're going to build the altar on this granary tile because it's worth 1 science, 1 culture, as well as 2 happiness and 4 production. It's a great tile right there. Building 2 buildings on the same tile gets you 1 science, 1 culture when it's adjacent to your palace. That's why we're trying to optimize into that as a direction. In Chichen Itza, I'm just going to grab the granary. That'll shave 50 gold off its growth time, and it'll also mean that it... the city grows, it develops into a city faster. So yeah, if you want a city to develop faster, buy it just a granary and leave it on the growth focus. All right, we're going to settle right here. That'll lock the AI out of anywhere but this tile that we can easily raise because it's behind our lines. We get a narrative choice. We can get a warrior or a migrant. I will take the extra warrior and I'll fortify it right there. Let's go along the coastline. Deposit another Hulche in back to fortify. And here comes the war that we were expecting. That's fine. He does have a negative relationship with us, but again, it's all fine. We'll be able to deploy our warriors onto tiles for our defense. Oh shoot, Koba is under attack, which is a problem. All right, let's start spamming Hulches out of the capital. Mastery of masonry will help us defend. I'm annoyed about this boat. I didn't see it because the game doesn't alert you when a city's under attack, so I'm going to lose Koba. It's extremely frustrating. I can't even afford a unit. I'm 2 gold off. All right, there's a dead enemy. We are getting kills. God, I can't afford anything, can I? Very frustrating. Crisis after crisis after crisis. That is what I get hit with whenever I play Civ. I don't even think we can reclaim that in time. Single turn was all that was in that. All right, he took a little bit of damage. We're going to have to pull back here. Pull you back a tile. Deposit the warrior onto there. Not even enough time to counterattack. Very frustrating. All right, we'll take a shot. We're going to do 1 shot at a time so we can level up our commander. Now we're going to take the +3 combat strength for fortifications. It's going to make us a lot harder to kill. Focus on getting kills wherever possible and then dealing damage. All right, lost a unit. That's okay. It's part of life. You got to just pull them back as much as you can. I can't believe he killed that city. That is so annoying. All right, let's keep getting these Hulches. Fortified, that's your best move, honestly, is to stay still. We need to generate experience for this army commander. We need to get him up to this. And then this, and then if we can get to here, we can start clearing them out a little bit easier. Chichen Itza can get a specialization, but I want it to stay as a growing town because I would like to save up the money to convert it into a city. That'd be ideal. And we're taking hits all across the front line, which is a problem. Fortify that tile, fortify that tile. Shoot him, heal. God, look at that. Military aid is just devastating. We do have a lot of influence here, so we'll send Benjamin Franklin a relationship request, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into Xerxes, and I think this has to be a war to the death, so I'm going to put all my influence in here. Because it's happened so early into the age, I basically have to go all in. Normally you have pathways out of wars, not this game. God, I'm gonna have to buy a Jaguar, not a Jaguar Slayer. Yeah, well, I clicked the wrong goddamn unit. I'm gonna reload this turn. I'm on tilt. It's turn 42 and I'm tilted. So let's see if we can secure a kill. We can. You're gonna fortify because that increases the amount of damage you can take exponentially. I'll take the Codex because we can store it. I mean, we still do have ambitions of science this game. So you tank 3 hits for a lot better now. There's masonry. Scientific attribute point, that's excellent. I'm going to go ahead and take the 25% science towards researching science masteries because that is something that Ada Lovelace is really good at. Then we're going to go riding into bronze working. This guy's on a river, which I believe makes him more vulnerable than the average bear. Get that kill. Awesome. Another promotion. I'll be able to take the resolute promotion, allowing my guys to heal, and then the command commendation. Why does the screen need a scroll bar? Like, really? On a 1440p monitor? 5 combat strength for land units within the command radius. So now we're looking at units that are going to be able to push back now that we have that tech. And unfortunately for Xerxes, because he has forced me into a forever war, I can never accept peace from him. The only acceptable outcome for me in terms of a game-winning strategy is to completely eradicate Xerxes. Let's go for the Lords of Zabalba. Ah, man, God, it's just this is one of my least favorite ways that things can unfold in a game of Civ, is getting dragged into these early wars. Also, barbs. This now I feel like I'm playing Civ 6 again. You know, take a drink if you remember the crazy barb swarms from Civ 6. Pull these units back a smidge. We're trying to keep everyone alive, keep everyone happy. In the capital, production is king. I'll take that silver. That'll allow me to buy units cheaper. Okay. Under no circumstances will I ever accept peace from you. Persia. I literally cannot accept peace because he has interrupted my build so much that I think it is better for me to go all in and capture his cities than to sit back and chill and take peace. The fact that he's retreating tells me he's running out of momentum. I will support this endeavor from Benji Frank. Take that 20% science, plus 2 gold in all settlements. Chichen Itza is slowly becoming cheaper to maintain. I want to turn it into a city eventually. Let's kill this great general, or army commander, I guess. I would love to get the Hanging Gardens if I could get away with it. Let's go Hulce, Settler, Hanging Gardens, and we'll see if we can pull it off. Just depends on how many units I encounter. Okay, I'm sending one slinger down here to clear out this galley that should be still sitting there being annoying. I will take a culture boost. My culture is important. Have 3 points in the Great Library or build 2 more brickyards. I'm going to go with the points in the Great Library because that is the path that we want to go down. Bronze working is next. We want the upgraded units. We're chilling on our gold right now. We're not buying buildings because we're trying to buy cities. Right, we've got our horde of Hulces moving forward. You've grown. Let's grow to that gold. Down to 300 gold. We can almost convert you into a city. Let's make sure we use our army commander to build fortifications because that is a thing that he can do. Yep, there's that galley being annoying. All right, you took damage. That's too much. Soften up the enemy. There's slingers here that we can slaughter. Perfect. That's another level up. We are going to go down the assault line. We want the +2 combat strength on ranged units. And then we want the +1 command radius so that we can command a larger army and provide those bonuses across a wider front. As much as I want this Hanging Gardens, I may just have to go back to Hulces. It would bring me great joy to build a Hanging Gardens. I just don't know if I can do it. I need to pull you back to heal. You're a little bit too hurt on the front line. If you can kill this slinger, deploy a warrior to that tile and fortify with him. You can kill this slinger. That would help a lot, actually. Make sure this warrior takes all the damage. We have enough gold to convert Chichen Itza into a city. Let's do it. We want our brickyard and stuff. I believe our Kuna is going to go here. And the Jal law scales based on adjacent quarters. So we want to get our brickyard and our saw pit. So I'll put a brickyard right here. Boom. Then I can grow to the gold and put the saw pit down on the same tile. 12 turns from now, the city will have a much more reasonable production line. Yeah, he's just pulling units out of nowhere because that's what the AI does on deity. But he won't be able to do it forever. We are making progress. Pop this warrior into the commander and then pop him onto this tile. He'll still have movement. We can fortify. We can be slightly more aggressive in our movements. That's turn 53. We're making good progress. We have a huge army. We're heavily invested. This slinger absolutely needs to die as a priority. How close are we to leveling up? Okay, bro, 50 out of 90. Cleaning up his warriors. You take a turn to heal. Let's move you forward. Good stuff. I might be able to get away with a Hanging Gardens here. It's a very greedy move, but I do think that it is worth it. Yeah, I'm expecting to be dealing with like 1 to 2 warriors and chariots per turn for the foreseeable future. Move that warrior forward. Fortify that tile. Move you up this way. Move you in. We want to get as many experience generating attacks as possible. Okay, we found the city of Tarsus. I don't think we want to attack it just yet. I don't think we're safe to go all in. That'll take a little bit more time. Terracotta army has been built by someone else. Oh, that river flood was really good for me. All right, you go hide inside that commander. 1, 2, get inside the commander. Let's move the commander forward. No way that used all his movement. That's not even rough terrain. That's flat grassland. What are you talking about? Maybe I messed up. It's fine. As long as my commander doesn't die, it'll be fine. Right, somebody else is competing with me for the wonder. I still hope I get it because it would really be nice. It would make this into a 4 adjacency tile for science and production. And that would be godlike. Just live. Come on. All right, nice. Good job. The only acceptable outcome of this war, Persia, I'm afraid, is your entire and total and complete destruction. Okay. Deploy Holche. Attack. Deploy Holche. Commander leveled up. That means we can take the promotion. That will give us +2 combat strength on our ranged units. It's another step in the right direction. Benji, give me some endeavors there, Chief. All right, let's get started on calendar round. This kind of is like the huge synergy with Ada Lovelace that we were looking for. So whenever we research a technology, we'll gain culture equal to 10% of its cost. And after studying a civic, we gain science equal to its cost. So culture and science reinforce each other in a really nice way. Gate of all nations has been built by someone. You need to get scooped up because you're hurt. Scoop up 2 warriors that we can deposit on the front lines. Get that kill right there. Get that kill right there. You guys retreat towards the army commander. I'm hoping I get that Hanging Gardens. It would be so good. All right, we killed this stupid quadrireme that killed my settler. Well, killed my city, rather. But at the end of the day, it's killing a settler. All right, levels up for the Holche. Pillage for health. Swap tiles. Shoot. Shoot. Zip on over. Zip on over. Tarsus will fall. Give me that 100 gold. That gets me closer to converting Calicmul to a city. Let's research Riding Mastery. I swear to God, if I get 1 turned on this Hanging Gardens, I'm going to be super mad. Oh! No! Dude, you're kidding. All that production got put into a settler of all things. That was the worst possible outcome. Okay, we don't want to delay this anymore, so we're just going to get it. Ugh. That is horrendous. Get rid of that slinger. Get inside the commander. We need to push forward. Shoot, I accidentally used up my army commander's moves. Wasn't thinking about it. Doesn't matter though. Tarsus is damaged. We should be able to break it next turn. Chichen Itza's in pretty bad shape, but we're okay. Can't believe I lost the Hanging Gardens, dude. I lost the Jose Rizzler as well. I don't know who I lost it to, but I just know I'm mad about it. Alright, Tarsus will fall. Deposit a warrior onto it. That's my city now. Deposit some Holches down. Get this kill. Sweet. Parsa is next. We will be keeping that. Don't care about going over my settlement limit just right now. Not a huge priority for me. Fucking Persia, dude. Can't believe he did this to me. All right, there's writing. +1 science on science buildings and a codex. That pushes us forward a step. We don't have a place to put that codex just yet, but that's fine. Happiness or a codex. I'm gonna take that codex here. Jose Rizzler. I accept that. J Riz. Let's take a shot. Climb inside this army commander. Deposit out front so you can slam. Come on, give me this kill. Give me the kill. Oh, so close. Close but no cigar. Were they just like handing out cigars for stuff? Is that why people came up with that? I don't know what that means. Where did that come from? All right, we're probably going to want currency to get specialists, so we'll go sailing into currency. Specialists produce a lot of resources. Let's get the Kuna and the Jala. I'm going to get the Uwai Bil Ku. It's a very strong building. Gives you a huge... The reason that this is so strong is that it gives you production equal to 15% of the cost of a technology. So it just gives you a huge amount of production when you're playing as the Mayans, which is why I'm saving my money to convert cities. I don't want to go over my limit right now because I'm having issues with happiness. Let me have a look. Yeah, some of my cities aren't very happy and I'm going to be conquering more cities. So I'm going to sit on that settler for a bit. I will settle it, but not now. All right, this guy's really close to his 7th promotion. 7 promotions is crazy in the antiquity. Push him forward a tile and we'll mass shoot you. There we go. There's promotion number 7 on our army commander. We'll go for enfilade because we want to get down here to an advancement. This is +3 combat strength for siege units. What we really want is advancement just to complete the tree and get the +1 command rage, which will make him, well, a lot more valuable. All right, good job. You've held Chichen Itza. Calicmul will definitely be a fishing town. That's what it feels like to me. Slowly advancing, building fortifications so we can keep our units alive. We'll take that city as soon as we can. Oh, don't bring immortals into this. Don't you do that to me. Okay, there's sailing. We have access to the fishing key, the galley, embarkation, food on fishing boats, as well as Bursa. It's a new wonder that came in the patch. Shoot this guy in the river because enemies in rivers take more damage. I'm going to get you to jump into this army commander and then deposit you on this tile. And if you can shoot that immortal to kill him, you will. Awesome. Let's step you forward and fortify. You step forward. Kind of just taking a very, very careful approach into the city. We don't want to leave ourselves vulnerable. You're actually in range to get promoted to a level 2 Olche, which does give you +5 combat strength, which is quite nice. Take that extra culture there. That'll finish calendar round for me. That's excellent. Let's go for currency like we talked about. Can't quite afford to support myself just yet, but a couple of turns I'll be able to do that. I definitely want the barracks and the library. I'm going to get the library first. That's a +6 library. That's a +3. Barracks, library, and barracks are coming down. Excellent. We do have a port location, so we'll want to grow out to here if we can. Being attacked. Calicmul, 700 gold. And Calicmul is probably going to stay as a town, so I don't mind investing into it actually, now that I think about that. So yeah, let's get a fishing key in here. If you're staying as a town, I can invest into it. I'm going to take that scientific attribute point. I want the +1 science in each quarter. I want base science as much as I can get it, and keep growing. We're definitely going to want granary as well. Pump some money into you to help you support my other cities. We're going to go for mastery here. We want the science and happiness on happiness buildings, or science and culture and happiness buildings. And if we get the Mundo Perdido, that'd be amazing. But the +1 settlement limit is also huge. Okay, you took damage. It was unwelcome. Remember, number one thing you want to do is to focus fire the enemies that can do damage to you. You take out the enemy's capacity to wage warfare, and you win the war. Enemy military units are the main way that they're going to wage war against you. Somebody else built Great Stellate. Bro, you are not getting Tarsus back. Listen, dude, you started some bullshit, and I'm going to end it. Take out that army commander. We don't want him getting experience and promotions and stuff to use against us. Make sure that Immortal is no use. You come forward and fortify. You come forward as well if you can. Got Hulche's out the ass coming in here. Now, I don't know where my gold is going. I must assume it's because I'm building buildings. Let's move our army commander forward a tile. We'll be able to get a lot of experience from shooting. I could probably just do a coordinated assault, but he ran out of movement, so I can't actually do it. That's fine. Let's keep blasting. All right, sick. Parsa? More like in the pasta? Pasta? I don't know, I was trying to make a joke there. Who knows? I Bach, my capital. I could build a Dur Sharakun here. It is quite good. I'm struggling with money, so I need to get down to here to build the ports and stuff. So let me get a garden, and then we'll do a monument next. Okay, Commander, please do a focus fire on Parsa. Good shit, go claim that. Wow, you couldn't go directly in? Okay, that's sad. I'm gonna take this Parsa from him. I'm super mad about this guy messing up my early game. Forcing me to go in a militaristic direction when that was not my plan at all. All right, Parsa belongs to me now. And there are no brakes on this train, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, we have to keep going. This is forced warfare. Because he declared war on us, messed up our early game, we have to get as much value out of the military units we have. And that is going to involve fighting. All right, good shit. Army commander hit level commendation 2. We're going to take the +1 command radius. Now he commands a much bigger chunk of the battlefield, meaning he applies his bonuses to a much bigger chunk of the battlefield. Right, sick. There's currency. We have access to the market and the bath. These are things we definitely want to build in Bach, but especially I want to get my market over here so I can get some gold. So as much as I hate this monument, I'm going to build it right there. Charlemagne, please, for the love of God, give me a military treaty. Save me from this God-forsaken death spiral of a war. I'm going to need the gold on gold buildings, so I'm going to research this, and then I'm going to get navigation because I need that lighthouse. I need the gold. Struggling to maintain my empire right now. All right, if we cross the river en masse, it's harder to kill us all. They just don't have the actions to do it. All right, we're getting somewhere. My boys are getting on land. Diplomatic action. Thank you, Jose. J Riz. There's a +3 market. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Now remember, every city we capture is worth 2. It's worth 2 cities for the sake of the settlement here. So yes, this isn't like the ideal Ada Lovelace opening salvo, but it also isn't the end of the world that this is what we had to do. I would love to put a specialist here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Tarsus, I need you to make me money. I'll be buying you a brickyard. Yeah, the big problem we're running into is pretty much every building in the game takes money to maintain, which is why you're often limited in the early game in the number of these unique districts that you can build. How quickly can you make me an army commander in here? 7 turns? Okay, we're going to want a second army commander here if we can. Bactria is under a serious siege now. I should probably use the coordinated strike ability. I always forget to use those. It does give you a slight combat boost. Perfect. I'm going to move production resources out into my smaller towns because I need the gold more than I need the production right now. Struggling a little bit. Yeah, only if the ancient era is the only era that it feels like the settlement limit thing actually is a problem. There's the +1 gold and gold buildings. That's really going to help us out in sustaining. We just don't have much. I'll grab that wine. You've grown. I do think growing on these tiles, +1 gold per turn helps out. Let's keep getting a few Holche. Defend this city of Chichen Itza. I would love to do merchant stuff. Where am I going to get my gold? -1 maintenance for units and organized military would be really good. Or do I want to try and go for the Colosseum? Colosseum is so good. I'm going to go for it. Take the risk. We will grab the lighthouse. We want that gold. Gold, 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 gold. Get ourselves a brickyard. Small amount of gold per turn. Bactria. Bactria has been sent to the Shadow Realm. Get fucked. Kill these units, don't let them retreat. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no adjacency for markets here. They do take happiness. Market and altar would help this town out. So I'll get the altar in here, that'll be good. Ooh, the altar gains +1 science from vegetated terrain. I didn't actually see that one. That's actually really good. All right, Bactria is mine. There's another militaristic point and the economic milestone. Absolutely not what we were going to go for this game. If I capture one more settlement and then settle one more, we will have achieved the ultimate goal. Well, I wasn't planning on going on a militaristic direction, but this is what we're doing now. It's not what I wanted, but it is necessary. He still has 2 cities. I'm just going to kill him. That's how pissed off I am. No mercy. Nope. Yeah, no mercy. Mercy is for the weak. +2 culture and happiness buildings is actually fantastic. I'm going to take that because culture is currently the bit that I'm kind of weak on. My culture is definitely my weakest stat. Might be able to grab this city-state and clear it, actually. That'd be nice. Get that nice boost of culture out of it. Let's rush forward. Yeah, this will piss off Charlemagne, but 100 culture is 100 culture. And a cleared city-state gets me a narrative choice. I need gold more than I need anything else right now. Let's get that brickyard in here. Calic Mull is now fueling my economy a little bit better. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That's how I feel about how this game went. Bro, why are you trying to trade with me? You're an idiot. Yeah, so my Hull J over here got murked. But I think that was a worthwhile trade, to trade a Hull J for 100 culture. Okay, awesome. We built the altar. I'm going to park a market on there because we need that. We have another army commander. We can send it over to join in on the war. All right, I'm going to put a fishing key right there and dismiss that. I'm trying to think. Gold is definitely tough to get in the first age. In my opinion, I think gold is the hardest yield to get unless we have civ bonuses in the first age. You can get gold with pretty much any civ in any other age, but this first age, this is when gold is truly a precious, precious resource. All right, let me vomit out a bunch of units here. I'm not going to command very carefully. Okay, maybe I should command a little bit more carefully. I wasn't expecting to see 2 immortals come out of the fog of war there. The bath would give the city a 10% growth boost. I think the Persia, if I build it right there, it's +3 gold, 11 turn wonder. I mean, wonders can help. So we'll give it a go. All right, we took a chunk of damage. There's the Oracle. Actually, question on the Oracle. Oracle is still there. There's a few wonders we could maybe build in our capital. Hopefully we can get a few of them. I'm going to move my army commander this way. You climb inside there and pull you back to level you up. I should probably level up some of these units before I continue. Gold is a problem in here. We could build the Oracle. Let's see, where can I build it? If I built it here, it would create a nice adjacency with this resource. Let's get it. If we can get wonders down, it makes a big difference in our long-term play. We'll go for entertainment as well. We want that Colosseum and the settlement limit. Next up, I don't think navigation mastery is incredible. However, it does get me a codex and it will trigger a culture boost for me. It'll get me 40 culture, so I think that might be worth it. Unless, yeah, I think we're good. We can do a couple of these masteries. We benefit a lot from doing masteries. All right, upgrade you, attack there, attack him, upgrade you, you step forward, shoot him. You pull back. Gold-based city-state, I'm going to go ahead and befriend that. That can be very useful for us. So mostly my goal is to just use tactical superiority on a micro level to win this battle over here. Concentrating firepower, killing off his units. That's the main strategy that I find to be effective in Civilization 7 is concentrating firepower and focus fire. Take you out, you're dead, you're going to fortify, you're going to shoot there. It's really just about like getting as many combat bonuses as you can on the defense to survive any attacks. All right, we're in full retreat from Yalan. Somebody built Der Sharkun. I haven't seen that you are competing for a wonder pop-up, which is actually kind of nice. I'm going to move my army commander over here because I want to gather experience from this fighting sector with him. Perfect. Let's come forward with both of these guys for the purpose of killing this immortal. Mass firepower always wins wars. Awesome. I gotta say, Civilization became a lot more easier from a war point of view when they implemented ranged attacks in Civ 5. Before Civ 5, your units had to always fight in melee, and there was like a rock, paper, scissors system, so you had to build like doom stacks. But once they implemented ranged units, oh my god, being able to like pepper units, concentrate firepower, and tactically outmaneuver the AI, I feel like it became so much easier. That's my hot take. All right, another milestone complete. That is the science milestone, +3. Awesome. That was also a quest, actually, that we had, so we get 50 science out of that. Kill that settler. Focus fire this guy. Did you get a promotion, good sir? You did, right. Now, if we want to continue to develop this guy as a really, really strong commander, the reality is, I think what we want to do is go down the maneuver tree. Then you get that +1 movement, your army becomes unhindered, it's able to move across the land. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We've got this enemy unit here that we need to take out as well. Keep peppering him. This guy is leveled up. This guy, I'm gonna train him as a general, as a city garrison. So I'm gonna get leadership for +5 yields, recruitment for 15% land production, and then we'll go right side bastion tree to defend the city that he's parked in. I will take the codex because I want that. We're going to research bronze working again for the culture boost. 700 gold for my next city. I need to save up. Yowzers. I don't want to settle this city. I can't afford to be too over my limit. We did lose an Ulce, and we built the Bursa, which is a brand new wonder. So now trade routes from the settlement can't be plundered, which is awesome. Also fortified. Let's get that lighthouse for the 7 gold. That's huge. Although maybe the Manga Amawi is better. Wait, what does it do again? The cultural attribute point is nice, and the science adjacency is nice. But aside from that, it actually doesn't do much, so we might skip it. And we'll go lighthouse, and we will go bath. All right, what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, 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 and step. Pushing forward here. Focus firing this poor spearman that's come to annoy me. You think I'm gonna piece you out? You fool. It's going to conquer your whole empire as you keep settling cities. Let's grab the wheel. We want the villa for the happiness and influence. The happiness is really nice. Let us unit bounce right here to Kusa. Can you get all these guys to focus fire? Perfect. Kusa's next. All right, Spearman is defeated. Start hitting that quad. So I'll probably convert Parsa to a city. It's actually in a pretty good spot to be a city. Got good lands. Yeah, Jose Rizal. J. Riz was building the Manga Amawi. Milestone completed. Love it. We got our second wonder. That's big. Getting 2 wonders is going to secure us a cultural legacy path. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the scientific legacy path. It would be what we would like to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to secure it this game. A specialist on the capital tile would be really great. 4.5 science, 3.5 culture. That's pretty big. So I'm going to take that, even if it hurts the happiness a little bit in there. Yeah, keep on growing. You exist to feed. Turn you into a fishing town so you can feed my capital, Chichen Itza. Perfect. Well, you're feeding Chichen Itza, not my capital. It's whatever. All right, focus fire on the immortal. Kusa is next. Chichen Itza, good job. Who's a good city? So we've got a +2 science tile here. We've got a +2 right here as well near these wonders. I like being near the wonders. Plus I like being near our unique district because it gets +1 culture if you build 2 buildings beside it. So I'm going to go for the library and the barracks on that tile right there. That's going to help us out. Just hope this river doesn't flood, killing my poor little Hulche that I just put on that river. I'm going to boost relationship with Yilan so I can become friends with them sooner. Low happiness. I know. I've got a serious happiness problem, bro. I take pills for that. All right, boom. Kusa is now done for. We'll be able to take it next turn is my hope. You've leveled up. We're going to take recruitment on you because you are a garrison commander. You're going to be sitting on back, providing it with 5% yields for the rest of the game. It's going to be really useful. I think it's safe to say we've officially crushed Persia. 3 attacks, hoping it clears it. No, I'm going to lose the whole chain. Oh well. Honestly, we can only bring so many next era anyway. I think I can bring 14 military units with 2 army commanders. A hell of a lot of military units though. All right, there's entertainment, +2 happiness in all settlements. That is enough. Plus the science on happiness buildings here. That should be enough for me to feel comfortable to settle this. So boom, down goes the city. We definitely want this Colosseum, and we want it next to here because it's going to be providing us with those yields off of this district for the rest of the game. And then this is going to be a really nice area too. So we'll plop that down right there. I'll take 200 happiness towards the next celebration, please. +1 science of the altar. I will take culture on the altar because we're having a little bit of struggle to get culture. This city we definitely want to grow to the fish. We can convert Parsa to a city, and that'll be the 3 cities that we can probably reasonably get in the ancient era. It's kind of hard to get more than that. I want to research the wheel for the codex and the culture boost. We are playing Ada Lovelace. We'll also get influence boost thanks to the bifocals. We could go for the extra settlement limit. It might be necessary to deal with our happiness issues. I don't think we're going to get any wonders down the center of the tree here. All right, what do we got? City Hall, Granary, Brickyard Library. Okay, this city is absolutely diabolically structured. I hate everything about it. We definitely want our unique district. I'll put it right here. It is a vegetated tile, so the Kuna will get the +2 science from it, which is excellent. I need you to be a mining town, honestly. I just need the tiny little bit of extra gold that you can provide. So 3 cities is around about all I'm going to be able to manage. Give me that focus fire. Take Kusa. There we go. That's the full military path completed. This is what we call the old pivot. The pivotaroo. Now, I'm worried about the crisis. Okay, we got the plague crisis. That could have been a lot worse for us if we'd gotten the other bad crisis. We'll be able to get through this, I think, the plague pretty easily. Science on science buildings, but losing gold on science buildings is fine. We have a few of those. It's not the end of the world if we lose a little bit of gold. Yilan will hopefully help us with our gold situation when they come of age. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Another city I have to kill? Are you taking the piss, dude? All right, get in the commander. We're going to Rome. Thank you, Jose. J-Riz. All right, there's the codex. Awesome. I'm going to pick up this. Oh, wow, you're very much so... who's a bad city? No, you're a bad city in that you're like, you have nothing. Chichen Itza finished its construction. We don't have any wonders we can build in here. We would love to build the villa. Our happiness buildings scale really nicely, and it is good to build them next to this. Next to the oracle's not bad. Yeah, I'll build it right next to the oracle. We want those science and culture. Then we'll go straight to military training. We want the arena as well. We want that happiness. You'll be a mining town as well. We will eventually build you up. We're waiting for gold. You got a real pain in my tits with this Xerxes guy. Me when I'm Caesar. No! Fucking mortals. God, you just are the worst. He likes, I don't know if I should chase him over this, this river. I think maybe we should just call it there. We killed him. It's over. He dead. Assemble the Spice Girls. Kill this loser. Everyone knows the Spice Girls are the most dangerous military force on Earth. That's why they had to get shut down. It's too scary. Okay. I think we made it through this era. This is not what I wanted. This was not the plan. Oh, damn. Hey, don't go doing that to me. Lay all your love on me. I need you to go to the back. You're the garrison commander. Love it, but I want to use my influence to befriend. There you go. Use my endeavors. Bath and the garden. I mean, this does set us up really nicely for the next age. Sure. Bath plus garden. Get those food tiles going. Mein Gott. We are slaughtering. All right, we're making it through these turns, though. It's turn 100. We got about 30 turns left on the age. It's probably not going to... He would give me Sparta. You know what, dude? I actually don't even want that city. All right, there's tactics. Let's get organized military. You have grown. Get that gypsum. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. I refuse to give him peace. I see no reason to give him peace. Give me peace or give me death. You know, whatever. All right, perfect. We have access to the arena. We also have unit flanking. 50 gold from you. Thank you, good sir. Let's get military training 2. We want the codex, the happiness and the happiness buildings, and also the culture boost is really quite nice. Yes, I know I'm over the settlement cap. You can stop telling me about it. I'm aware. Somebody else built the pyramids. We got the Colosseum, baby. Oh, yes. That's +3 culture. That's +2 happiness in all quarters in the settlement. That's going to be really nice. That's going to help the city basically ignore happiness penalties. Although the city has a little bit too much in the way of happiness penalties right now to really ignore that. But once we get the villa and arena, we'll be looking real toasty. All right, villa first. I'm thinking probably good if we quote unquote finish some of these tiles because they will then get the benefit of being finished tiles. It's a +5 right there. That's really good. Ooh, 4 production. Perfect. Persia, you have grown. Get me more production. That is your prerogative. Chichen Itza, you're a little bit hurting for the happiness. We need to get the arena. I'll park it right there. Do not let these goobers invade our land. Hold the line. Kill them. Perfect. Okay, I have plenty of gold. I don't think it's worth it 1,000 gold to develop a city. I would rather just use my gold to develop my towns a little bit here. So I'm going to get you a fishing key so that you can grow. I'm going to use the rest of my gold to develop you as well. For sure, I want the granary because growth is nice. I want you to grow to more population. You know, I do think the production buildings are better, but I think at this phase of the age, the order that we get them just doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, I guess if you're being super hyper optimal, it does matter, but I just don't think it's going to matter enough. Let's go ahead and pick up engineering. We definitely want to get mathematics. If we can get the academies up, that would be incredible. Perfect. That's another kill. My commander made it to the city, so now we should not be taking quite as many deduction penalties, and we'll get a 5% yield boost. Good job there, sir. I want to have these towns developed so that we hit the next age running. I'll build my monument here so we can get adjacency for quarters on this thing. I like optimizing for that. And hell yeah, production. Production is king, baby, when you're growing. I'm a growing boy. That means I need production. All right, city-state bonus. I can get Lapis Lazuli or +1 gold for every city-state we're Suzerain. +1 gold per gold building is pretty nice. And we got the diplomatic attribute points. We can put that +1 happiness per age on the palace and city halls. That's +1 happiness per city in my empire. That's great. It's fantastic, in fact. Persia has completed its 2 important buildings. Definitely I want the barracks. There's a +5 barracks right there. Or, well, +1 barracks. There's a +2 barracks right there that I would rather do. So I'll put a saw pit right here to grow to that tile. And in the meantime, I'll keep taking those saw pits for production boosts. All right, Whack Nabal. We'll get you a little saw pit to keep your production flowing. Oh wow, I can see the map now. I have revealed so much. So Chichen Itza has finished its constructions. I think the thing that I would like the most is probably research initiatives. Focus fire on this nerd. Shoot the guy in the water. Don't let him live. We got another level up on you. Flank bonus when attacking, or we can lower enemy units. Flank bonus when they attack. Since we are going more in the ranged unit direction, I'm going to lower enemy flanking bonuses. Okay, so -1 maintenance per unit. There's the amphitheater and the blacksmith. Yeah, I don't think I want to change this at the moment. Holche died due to plague. Well, that's annoying. All right, there's the crisis policy. It grows stronger. I'm going to take the jade because I want to put that into my capital. Actually represents a significant amount of gold now. I want the blacksmith because A, it's a production building, but also scales off of quarters. But I'm going to park it here. That's a +2. The amphitheater, on the other hand, here is a lovely 6 culture amphitheater right there. So we'll keep those going. Coming into Persia, you built your saw pit. I want the barracks and I want the blacksmith over here. I need you to get that production for me. We just finished the technology, which was a production boost. I think the +1 culture and culture buildings would be incredible for the ancient bridge. It's really going to help us out. I'm going to 1 turn. Oh my god, I haven't researched any masteries, have I? No, I'm going to 1 turn this and this. I probably should have researched those a long time ago. I was just so beelined on staying alive, man. I'm going to take prosecute apostates. Will hurt my happiness. We can tank that happiness a little bit. Shouldn't be an issue. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And shoot, make sure we're killing those. All right, what are we looking at? I think we're looking okay. There's mysticism. That's going to be +2 science in every city. Let's grab mastery of this technology for the +2 science as well. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. Charlemagne will not like me as much because I dispersed an independent power, but I think that was worth it for me to do that. J Riz really likes me. Maybe I can form an alliance. Ooh, +3 happiness in cities is nice. It's going to keep our cities afloat when it comes to happiness. Let's get the amphitheater here. No, I'll put the amphitheater there and I will get the blacksmith here instead. You don't get to have peace with me, Xerxes. That's not happening. I will refuse your peace every time you offer it. So we've got ancient bridges. Perfect. That culture boost is working out nicely. We can finally start trading. We may want to do a little bit of trading right before the age ends to see if we can get a couple of extra economic points. It might be just something we want to look into, like what's our current status. Yeah, if we could get that extra +1, it'd be really good. If we could get it even all the way up here, and if we made a lot of trade routes, there's something to be said there, but I just don't think trade is going to be the way we go. We will go for mathematics. We want that. Make sure, oh, you're in unrest. Don't let them kill you. Growing town, repair the farm. All right, you're fully built. I consider my towns fully built when they have everything except for the altar. All right, let's take that 20% science from the celebration. We love the Tyrant Day. 2 food in all settlements would be sick. I think the -1 maintenance on units is also really good. Poison is strong. I'll take inscription. I kind of just need gold towards the end of the age here. I'll run those science projects. Parsa has built its military production stuff. Now we definitely want our gold. So let's put a little garden here on this nice adjacency tile. We'll put a market right there. And we'll also get ourselves a lighthouse. Boom. It's coming along. Get that camel. We can assign a new resource. That's the second economic thing. Let me, but I can't do merchants yet. We can soon. In theory, this guy should eliminate all unhappiness penalties from a city that he stands in because he has 10 promotions, which is, by the way, absolutely insanely disgusting, if true. Is this still plagued? Ew, get out of there. Don't die. We got a major outbreak in Chichen Itza. Get out of this city. All right, sick. There's code of laws. We don't need oratory. We can't build Petra. We do want to get traders if we can. Let's have a look at the trade situation. Wow, this is literally the only thing that I can trade with. Bactria. I can't even make you a trading town. Sad. What about Kusa? Can make you a trade outpost? Does that give us more options? It does. Thebai and Natchez. Kusa, I need you to get me some merchants. We need those trade routes if we can get them. I've definitely ignored trade routes in the past, but I've certainly come around to like the value of them in my last couple of games. I can kind of see when and where they might be useful. Oh yeah, just keep growing. You're not much of a city. Yeah, J Riz, BF, Benjamin Franklin, be my best friend. BFFs forever. All right, Chichen Itza, we got to do a bit of repairing. Your plague caused some issues. You do have a specialization available. Okay, Kusa, can I afford another merchant? No, how much are they? 225 gold, got it. All right, there's code of laws. We can get specialists. Emil Bell, we have the academy. I think somebody already built the Pyramid of the Sun, but the Emil Bell, actually, is not a bad wonder. +1 diplomatic attribute point, special diplomatic endeavor. That actually helps with diplomacy. Don't want to build it there. I'll build it here. This is okay. On that river tile. I'll have 6 points in the Great Library Legacy Path. We get a scientific attribute point. There's the question, do we want science per age in towns, or do we now want to go towards the maintenance of production buildings? I think we want to go towards the maintenance of buildings, so now we can build buildings faster in the next age. We do want citizenship, and we want the mastery of citizenship as well. Let's grab mathematics 2 for the codices. Make sure we plug these codexes in. And you want your academy. It's +8, +8, 8. Yeah, we don't have particularly good academy, so I'll just park it up over there. That's fine. Coming into Persia, you built your gold buildings. Would love these ancient bridges. They make so much money. Bro, stop coming at me. All right, sick. Cultural legacy point. We managed to get another, well, 2 points in that is actually perfect. That's kind of what you're looking for. Right, where do I want your academy? I don't think the adjacency matters so much on the academy unless we're looking to take it. Take the Golden Age legacy. Do I want the extra quarter that's worth +1 happiness and production? Or do I want to just get the +8? I think I'll just take the +8. That's fine. Leader attribute, there's a diplomatic point. +1 happiness and settlements for each resource assigned to them. This is incredible. So good. It's so much happiness over the course of the game. Really adds up and keeps you safe. All right, so what do we got? 37 happiness. I move you into the city. 41. Nice. Wei Yang Palace has been built by another player. We got a migrant popping out of here. You go to Whack Nabal. Narrative event, 150 science, awesome. Research initiative, you're developing Tarsus. We definitely need to develop you a little bit, like a fishing key would be great. I'll park it right there on this so we can bounce that onto the fishing tile. Then you may as well get the granary to keep you growing. You can grow fast in the next age. I want to build another ancient bridge because I just love them. There's no logic behind it. They just make me feel good. We'll grab iron working. We've got about 30 turns left in the age, probably 20 if we can finish off a couple more of these things. Let's start making merchants. We might be able to get a few extra trade routes off. All right, let's trade with Ostia. Oh, we found the Bermuda Triangle. Dang. +1 science to coastal tiles in the settlement. That is cool. It's also beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love the little bits of wood floating in the center. Amazing. Yeah, I think you're just going to spam merchants until the end of the age. Do we want to sneak in another settler before the end of the age? Let me have a look at the settler map mode. Probably not. All right, we're building another bridge over here just because I like them. There's no real logic to that. It's not a good decision. It's just a decision. Let's talk to Ben Frank, improve trade relations with him. I'm sure we can get more trade routes with him. Turns out I was wrong. Right, we have citizenship now. We can do cultural festivals. The crisis has reached its pinnacle. We want literacy for the codex, but we also want hospitality, mainly because we want to do this for the extra science per turn. I think we will. Golden altars, food and towns. I will take the migrant, slow down my growth towards the end of the age. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. We'll recapture that growth towards the next age. Okay, let's trade with Natchez. Can we get these sheep slotted in? Come on. How close are we to the economic? We need 3 more resources. There's a salt and a furs in here. Not enough in treasury. I need you to grow. Come on. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan. If I put this here, I will kick a pop out of that tile. I'll be able to get the marble. Marble isn't an assignable resource. Damn it. It's nice to start off the next age with a lot of influence. So I'm going to grab my monument plus the villa here. That'll give us a good start to influence in the next age. 18 turns left and we got to figure out a pathway to victory. What do we got in terms of science? Missing 1 codex. We'll pick up the future tech. If we can get a wildcard point, that's pretty good. I'm going to start running cultural festivals. You could also argue for picking up another army commander so that I would have more for the next age. And actually, that's a pretty convincing argument. Starting the next age with 3 army commanders would actually feel pretty damn good. All right, perfect. Citizenship is completed. Our science is now chooching at maximum chooch. Let's quickly grab literacy. We want that final codex that we're looking for. I do want the arena and the bath eventually. Well, the arena is a huge happiness boost. I'll just plonk it right there. Plus, we do scale really well off happiness buildings as the Mayans. The Mayans love happiness buildings. That's why it's good if you can to consider taking a happiness civ as your follow-up to the Mayans because of these 2 things right here. If you can get an extra happiness building into your cities, like, you're just happy. I might be able to squeeze out another army commander here. Ooh, do you know what I need to do? I need to do the cultural festival so this finishes so that I get the codex. This is going to basically, the game is going to end in 6 turns. So yeah, this cultural festival is basically the last thing I'm going to do. What's going to happen is the literacy is going to trigger, finishing the science. Oh wait, nope. Age progress has already happened for that. Yeah, so we're good. I'm still going to do it just to be safe. I don't want to make any mistakes. Okay. I'm going to buy my altar here, mainly so that I can grow to those furs to get an extra resource to assign to a city. How close are we to the economic? 2 more resources. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, lads. Not without settling a city, and I don't want to settle a city because I'm already in a good place. Because I'm chilling. I'm Yaks chilling. Pretty sure one of my cities is called Yaks chilling. Or I saw one anyway. Can we do a reconciliation? Improve trade with him. J-Riz. Oh! Yeah! Boom! I think we did it. Dual legacies. Antiquity age, baby. That's what we call a clean finish. Okay, I lost a unit somewhere. God damn it, plague. Take that 20% extra science. +2 food in all settlements is fine. You might be able to get yourself an academy here. Just plark it down. 2 turns. Oh, no! Cultural festival, come on. Bring that down to 2 turns. It's going to line up so cleanly. We're going to get this literacy the same turn that we get future tech. You need to keep doing cultural festival. No, no. Okay, it says 1 turn. I hope it does. Wait, the age isn't supposed to end yet. No, we didn't do the scientific golden age. Oh, I was so close to getting a future tech and the literacy finished. You mean I don't get that? I don't get that final turn rollover? I don't get it? Come on, that's spitting in my face. Anyway, I would call that a really weird yet successful ancient era. Did not work out the way that I was planning to, but worked out in a way. We ended up with 2 scientific, 2 cultural, 3 military, and 3 economic. This is literally inverse to how I was planning to play this age, but sometimes you gotta play the age the way that the age plays out, man. I don't know if I felt like Ada Lovelace was super powerful. It was okay. It was fine. I feel like I did get a lot of influence from researching those mastery texts. That felt quite good. But we leveled the hell out of Ada Lovelace. So a bunch of experience, some new abilities. We're going to transition. This is where I would love, one thing I would love about the game is the ability to make a save here and say, hey, I want to come back to this era transition screen another day. I don't want to do it right now. I'm going to keep the same mementos. The bifocals probably does not scale very well, but I'm going to keep it. We did not unlock a lot of civs here. One thing that I like about the Chola as a follow-up here is they get a lot of extra trade routes. They are pretty good at the naval stuff. And their unique quarter gives them a lot of trade route range. They also have a happiness building, which the Mayans love as a follow-up. This also has happiness adjacency for gold buildings and wonders. So we could, transition to the next age with a lot of potential here. Hawaii is really strong, extremely strong on the cultural side of things, which could lead to incredible amounts of science in all the cities that we have. The Incas are just really good at growing. And Ming, well, the Great Wall. You really want to play around the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, or whatever it's called. I might just go with Chola. I like the idea of transitioning to Chola. It feels good. I don't know if this is the right move. I definitely feel like Hawaii's not a bad switch here. Having a hard time choosing. Hawaii does have insane cultural generation, which feels like it leans into Ada Lovelace's playstyle a little bit better. So I'm going to go for Hawaii. I'll switch it to Hawaii. And I'll see you guys next time at the start of the exploration age. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.